First of all, I'd like to thank NFYFC for inviting me to be one of the 3 judges for this year's Committee Member of the Year award. Both myself, Ed and Laura found it incredibly hard but incredibly inspiring to see what each of you had been up to during this period of lockdown. And even in uncertainty, it's so wonderful to see how YFC committee members were really going out of their way to support both their other members and also the wider community, and always having at the forefront as what they do that care for the community. It was a real challenge in deciding our overall winner and also our runner-up. But nevertheless, we did make a decision, and we're really pleased to award, first of all, the runner-up, Laura Terry from Winksley cum Grantley YFC. We were really blown away by Laura's evidence for her passion for YFC, and also it was very evident the positive impact that she had on members of the club, and she worked really hard to keep the club connected during lockdown and was there at every single opportunity to support those. And finally then, our overall winner. Our overall winner received numerous nominations actually, and it is Amy Swinbank from Eden Valley YFC in Cumbria. We felt that Amy really encouraged younger members of the team to have a go and pushed them out of their comfort zone and really brought the best out of them during this period. And we were also impressed by how she attended every single one of those online Zoom meetings that she'd put on, and we really felt that she went above and beyond her role as chairman. Once again, congratulations to all of the nominees. I think you all have done YFC proud. You have all shown that true commitment and what it means to be a YFC committee member. So, well done Laura as our runner-up, and well done Amy as our overall winner of Committee Member of the Year. Thank you very much.
So here we are with the winner of Committee Member of the Year, Amy Swinbank from Eden Valley YFC in Cumbria. So Amy, how does it feel to have won this award?
I'm absolutely overwhelmed, to be honest. It was a massive shock to even have been nominated for it. There's been a lot going on this year and it's not been an easy year at all. But I just hope that I've done whatever any other YFC member would do for their club. And I couldn't have done it without the members in the club and the other officials that I had alongside me. So yeah, it's been a huge honour. Thank you.
I mean, you're obviously being very modest, which, to be honest, we'd expect nothing less. But according to everybody, like everyone we've asked, you have been instrumental in keeping your club connected during lockdown, interacting with each other. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you did?
Yeah, so when lockdown first started, I think the key thing for us was to make sure that members were still involved and still had opportunities. Obviously, rural isolation is a real sort of big issue, so we didn't want anyone affected by that. So we offered different competitions. So we did things like guess the baby pictures of our members. We hosted a novelty stock judging event, which was for the members but also for the wider public too, and we had well over 100 people enter this. So people were stock judging things from knickers to toy cows to toy tractors, so it was a good opportunity to get everyone involved with that. And another key thing for us was obviously on the mental health side of things. So I formed a link with a local mental health group called A Safe Place, and we were able to create a video that we could share with our members, and actually during the week of Mental Health Awareness Week we had 2 of our members come forward. They felt confident to share their own personal stories, and we were able to share this online, and actually from that we've heard of many sort of people who have sort of opened up about their struggles as well, especially during lockdown. So we really tried to push this sort of social media side of things during lockdown, to make sure everyone was involved. But it was down to little things as well, so giving members calls when they needed a chat, it was just there being for them, helping, offering into the community.
So before we went into lockdown this year, your club actually did something that not every club will be familiar with. You did a club exchange with the Isle of Man.
Yeah, we did. This was something new to our club too. We'd heard of a few clubs that had done them before, and actually it was a member from the Isle of Man that got in touch with one of our members. So we pursued this, and actually, when I was in the National Youth Forum, we went out to the Isle of Man on residential, and some of the members that I met then were the members that wanted to be part of the club exchange. So we got that organised, and there was about 15 to 20 of us went out October, November time. So we went out, we did a couple of farm tours with them. We got to see how they ran as a federation. Obviously had a good social time out there too. And then in February, they came back over to us. And we hosted them, so we took them on some farm walks, we showed them sort of the local area, and we attended one of the local club socials. So this was a really good chance for sort of our members to see how the federation out there ran, and also to see how we can maybe get them involved in more things in the northern area as well. And I think from everything, we've all just made friends for life from it. So we're all still in contact now. And yeah, it was just such a great time. And it was so lucky to get it done before lockdown started.
Now, obviously, lockdown did start, and your club was very involved with supporting the local community in the pandemic. So what did you lead your club to do through that?
So we did all sorts really. A lot of our members were key workers. So for them, not a lot really changed for them. So we promoted a lot of this on the Facebook so that people could see what we were actually up to. So we have a lot of nurses within the club. Obviously got farmers as key workers, members working in education as well. So myself, I didn't really stop. I was volunteering in one of our local schools, making sure that that the kids who were classed as vulnerable kids could still sort of have an opportunity to be safe. So for us as a club and members, we sort of kept going how we would, and just were able to offer our free time as and when we could to help the local people around us.
And you also got involved with quite a bit of fundraising. Can you tell us about some of that?
Yeah, at the start of the year, we always said that we sort of wanted to have a big presence within the community, but also to do quite a bit of fundraising too. So at the start of the year, we put to the members sort of asking for ideas about what we could do as a real big fundraiser this year. In the past, the club's done coast to coast and charity auctions and things like that. So we wanted to do something different this time. So we came up with the idea of running a 24-hour spin-a-thon. So we started on the Friday night at 8 o'clock, and we finished on the Saturday night at 8 o'clock. And throughout the day and the evening, members were taking it in turns on 2 spinning bikes that we had running. And the spinning bikes were continuously running, and yeah, it was such a fab time. Like everyone was involved, so we had our current members, we had past members, we had future members getting involved too. So during the day we were serving teas and coffees, and had like a cake stall and a raffle, and so we had members of the public coming in to support us. And then on the evening, after we finished at 8 o'clock, we ran a charity auction and dance. So the local businesses all donated lots, or they sponsored us on the bikes. And then we ran the auction. And we made was it £5,068, which we were able to split between 3 charities.
Brilliant stuff. I mean, £5,000 is it's a fabulous achievement. Just over 24 hours. It shows anyone what can be achieved if you actually pull together, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're clearly very good at pulling people together. What other skills do you think are important for club chairman to have?
I think being approachable is a big one. So sort of being welcoming, encouraging new members, encouraging your junior members. At the end of the day, they're the ones that would hopefully carry everything on. So you want to keep them involved. So I suppose being quite enthusiastic and encouraging and supportive as well. I think they're all quite good skills that you need as a chairman. Because if you don't have them, and if you don't have your members on side with you, or sort of there as support, your club goes, doesn't it? It's not there as the foundation. So I think those are fairly key skills that are needed.
The club is definitely as strong as the members, isn't it, really? One final
Yeah,
question. This is obviously more for you personally. How proud are you of what you've achieved with your club during your time as chairman?
I'm so proud. Honestly, when it came to our AGM this time, it was such an honour. The members voted for me as the members member, which was really touching. And to see actually the members that we nominated for our awards at the virtual AGM this time, and it was just nice to see all the new members coming through as well. So obviously we've got some brilliant members in the club that always do lots for everyone, but this year we've seen so many newcomers into the club who have just stepped up straight away and are embracing everything about young farmers. So getting involved with the competitions, everything has just been really great to see.
You should be fabulously proud of what you've achieved with your club over the last year. It's why you're more than worthy of winning the Award of Committee Member of the Year. So once again, Amy, congratulations and well done.